up for Tony
Oh, snap. We did it again, everybody. Happy Monday to you, everyone. Okie dokie. Fuck yeah. Hell yes, everybody. So good to be here. Believe it or not, guys, this is episode 52, our 1-year anniversary of Kill Tony. A very special... I mean, it's just 52, but...
Has it really been a
Yeah.
year? That's ridiculous.
Crazy podcasting. When you're persistent, you can do anything, guys. And you could tell by the energy in this room that this whole thing is fueled with pure hope.
This is actually a pretty good turnout for Memorial Day.
Oh, yeah. No, I love it. I'm so happy you guys are here. This is very exciting. This is always my favorite day of the week is Mondays now. Who's with me on that? Mondays are the best, right? Okay. But fuck yeah. So I'm happy to be here. We have two amazing guests tonight. The energy in the room is great.
Did you say butt fuck yeah?
I think I did.
Oh, wow.
But fuck yeah.
Oh, okay.
But fuck yeah. That's interesting.
Never
I didn't realize
thought about that.
Yeah. But fuck yeah.
Subliminal butt fucking's going on every day. We don't even notice.
True.
Whoa.
Maybe this is a part of being gay that I didn't know about. Is that I unconsciously, deep inside, there's just this homosexual dying to get out through linguistics.
Tony,
take any approach.
You're the new Tony Hinchcliffe. You're not.
That's right.
You're not gay anymore.
But fuck yeah, everybody. But fuck yeah. That's what the subtitle of this episode will be. But fuck yeah. It was another fun weekend. Things keep moving along.
Yeah, I went to actually San Diego, hung out. Love San Diego. Went to American Comedy Company where we're going to be there for Comic-Con, July 23rd and 24th. We're going to have Kill Tony there.
Oh, shit. Comic-Con, we're coming. By the way, that reminds me to give a shout-out to the lovely people over at McDonald's.
Oh, yeah.
Always kicking out great products. We're very happy to have them as part of the team here on Kill Tony. So thank you, McDonald's. I'm loving it. I have to say that part or else they don't count it as a...
Yeah, we loved it so much I don't even have any left to show you.
Right. Oh, I don't eat McDonald's, by the way. I haven't had McDonald's in years.
Right.
But I think it's the best, and McDonald's, I'm loving it.
It's cheaper than buying cat litter.
I wouldn't know about either of those things.
Cat litter's like $10. I bought cat litter today. It was $14 for what is like 1.5 boxes of litter. Like,
wow.
It's a scam.
It is.
And I pour like most of it in there because I just don't want to change it for like a couple months.
I bet you have like a sandbox of kitty litter.
It's pretty big.
They have their own beach.
It's for 6 cats, but I just leave it in there until it gets so hard and furry it looks like a cat.
You have the kitty litter holder of a cat lady.
Right.
A 6-cat kitty litter box.
Right.
Holy shit.
But it's more money.
Put your hands together for Brian, everybody. Obviously, having a litter box is one thing. Having a 6 prepared for cats.
Prepared for cats, just because out of pure laziness of not wanting to change cat litter.
Right.
And
so
it's like cheap. It's more expensive than a whole meal for your family at McDonald's is what I was trying to get at.
Oh, yeah, totally. And McDonald's, thank you so much. You guys are the best. Anyway, what else? Oh, yeah, you went to San Diego. I started Instagram this week.
Yeah, it's about time, man.
Yeah.
Well, you should get on that Facebook next.
What do you think's going to take off next? Because I just got on Instagram, guys, and I think that company has some potential.
Yeah. You need to do more of those. You need to do more Vines. You have one of the greatest dogs ever.
I just can't get into the Vine.
Yeah, but you could fuck with your dog all day and make Vines and
I
Instagrams. You have the cutest dog in the room.
Put your hands together for Josh Martin, everybody. Be very careful around him. He's very accident-prone, extremely. His entire life, he's just apologizing to people for things. So it's rough for Josh, but we love him here. Keeps everything on its hinges. So yeah. What else?
I went to the zoo and I found out some cool shit about. It sucks when you go to the zoo because I loved going to SeaWorld before Blackfish. It was so fun. You got to see, sharks and swim at dolphins and do all this cool shit, but then after you learn about all of it, you can't go there. Like, I wanted to go there, but I couldn't.
Right.
Like, I was almost thinking wearing disguises and going to SeaWorld.
You should have gone disguised as a killer whale. To SeaWorld.
No. But then I went to the zoo, and I almost felt bad about the zoo. But what's funny is that everybody at the zoo kind of like hinted at like they were trying to like just lay down some groundwork just in case if they become the next Blackfish. Like we went on the zoo tour, and during the tour they were like, you know, here at the zoo we're nonprofit. That means all the animals that we see here, we hate seeing animals in cages, but you know these are endangered species.
If you went to
and
SeaWorld
blah, blah,
dressed
blah.
like a killer whale, they'd probably think you were a huge fan and be like, hey, look at this guy. He dressed up like a killer whale. And then you can go inside SeaWorld and just walk up to people and be like, help me. It'd be so awesome.
I don't like your fat jokes that you're doing to me. Why can't it be an eel?
Oh, I see what you thought.
I'm just kidding. No, I didn't think that. I was just kidding.
All right, guys. Let's get this thing. What were we talking about? Zoos. Who loves zoos out there? Am I right, people? Okay, let's get the show moving.
See?
Guys, if you know anything about this show, you know that we always have somebody here to keep us safe. There's always a patriot amongst us, and this week's no different. Our head of security this week, this is his first time ever being the patriot. He's a big part of my life, a very funny rising comic known as Josh Meyerowitz. But tonight he is the Autistic Patriot. The superhero of autism, the Autistic Patriot, everybody. That's real autism under that suit. How's it going, buddy?
I am sweating more.
Wow.
Sweating more than usual?
Yeah,
Wow.
I am a sweaty human being in an android suit.
Are you stuck right now? Do you need oil or something? Your arm is still lifted. I see what's going
Just
on.
seeing what's comfortable.
Hell yeah. I love it. So is this your first time wearing a helmet, Josh?
Yes.
Very good. What else is going on? What'd you do today? Anything fun with your superhero powers?
I flew by other autistic people and blasted them because I don't like other autistic people.
That's right. Josh is one of the few autistic people who is against his own kind. He's anti-autistic people. Why do you hate autistic people again?
Because of my own feelings of inferiority.
Wow.
Man, you doing a podcast interviewing other autistic people would be hilarious. You just bashing them the whole time, make them nervous and fall on the floor and fish out or something.
Yeah, a sweet combination of awkwardness, fear, and bashing.
Yeah. You can call it all apologies.
Wow,
I don't think that's been done yet.
I love how he's stuck though. He looks like a G.I. Joe character.
It's true. Sometimes he just turns into the Tin Man over there. Look at that. All right. I love that the vest couldn't close on you. That's awesome. Most people wear shoulder pads while wearing that outfit, and the outfit goes over a set of shoulder pads. Not only did he fill out the outfit, but his vest, if you look, isn't even strapped shut, people. That's true. That's when the autism can't even be shielded by armor.
I actually made use of your sponsor, McDonald's.
Oh, yes. You got to...
He loved it a few times.
You got to say the "I'm loving it" thing.
I'm loving it.
Fuck yeah! There you go. Cha-ching.
The whale loves it,
Every
too.
time you hear "I'm loving it,"
Yeah.
that's another fucking big lump sum of money that we get from McDonald's, guys. We love you, McDonald's. Thank you so much. I'm loving it. Anyway, I'm so excited to have Autistic Thunder on Twitter, Autistic Patriot here. Josh Meyerowitz is one of my favorite people, and we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Thank you so much for being part of the show.
Thank you.
Are you going to keep us safe?
Safer than an autistic people can keep people.
How safe is that? That seems
It's a little curious.
curious. I love
Yeah,
that.
you never know what you're going to get.
Heck yeah, buddy. How you feeling? Comfortable? I love how excited you are. You're probably the person that's been the happiest to put on a superhero suit.
Sure. It's not something I do every day, but I love it.
I love it.
I'm loving it.
Cha-ching! Guys, let's get this thing rolling. My two guests tonight, two of the funniest people I know, the wacky and awesome Jeremiah Watkins and the super talent himself, Jimmy Shubert. So let's get him up here. Jimmy Shubert and Jeremiah Watkins. comic standing. He was just on at Tao Underground. Jeremiah can be seen on many hilarious YouTube clips. Some of all my favorite YouTube clips are Jeremiah, but it's funny because it's true. You guys are great. You've both been on the show before. Welcome back.
Yes, we're alumni.
Thank you. Good to
We're
be
Kill Tony alumni.
Hell yeah, and I love it. What have you guys been up to? How's everything going?
You know, doing a lot of this.
I saw you blowing up on YouTube. Oh, man, I saw your clip on the recent Last Comic Standing, man. You fucking killed on
Yeah,
there.
man.
Have you already felt the wave of new fans? And
No, a couple of people follow me on Twitter and whatnot. Yeah, other than that, no, not really.
that's great.
You know, it's it's good to be part of it. I mean, it's really cool that I think Last Comic Standing has been on the air for 3 years. So for them to bring it back, and the executive producer is Wanda Sykes, who was actually a real comedian, kind of helming the project. I think it's better that a professional comedian runs that portion of it, because they wanted to this year they wanted to kind of put everybody's process, what a stand-up comedian's process is, and kind of like, you know, put that on display. And it would take a comedian that's done it before, somebody who's made their living as a professional comedian, to kind of understand that and put it out on national television, you know. So I was really, I mean, I didn't think I'd get it. I mean, I had to audition for it, and I got invited, and then, you know, we got to the invitationals and made the semifinals. So, you know, it's I don't do a lot of television because I don't have the act for it. I'm a little filthy, but certainly it's a challenge to come up with TV spots every week that you can get past the standards and practices people. So for me, that's what it's about. And I'm just kind of like getting outside my comfort zone, because I'm not really a reality show guy. You know, I've done some acting on sitcoms and stuff, but not so much reality shows. So we'll see what happens.
Oh,
you know?
Congratulations, man. I was so happy to see you on.
Yeah,
Thanks, man. Yeah,
it is
yeah.
awesome.
It's good to be a part of it. You know, I think they got power in the judges. I mean, you look at Roseanne Barr. I mean, some people don't like her, but, you know, you can't argue with the success she's had. I mean, I watched her when I was a doorman here, almost 31 years ago. I was a kid. I watched Roseanne come out here from Denver, and I watched her in the original room, and she did an amazing fucking showcase set for Mitzi there, and then Mitzi took her to the main room, and she blew it up after that. And then, you know, I saw her on the Tonight Show like 2 weeks later, and then she had her own sitcom, and she was off to the races.
Yeah, I heard
And
she
then-
got that Carson in the main room.
Yeah,
She was-
basically. I mean, if you saw the set, you would just go, wow. I mean,
Yeah.
it blew everybody away. And then Keenan Ivory Wayans, who's the you know, producer of In Living Color, which is a groundbreaking sketch show was on Fox at the time. But he's also directed movies. He's head of the Wayans family comedy dynasty.
Yeah.
I mean, that for one family to have that much talent, I don't know if it's actually legal. And Russell Peters, I mean, the dude's the nicest guy in the world, and a real true international comedy superstar. I don't think that you can find anybody that's done what he's done in comedy that's done it internationally. I mean, Carlin and Pryor at their peak were not playing. I was in Hong Kong not too long ago doing some shows, and this guy was selling out 6,000 seat theaters 2 nights in a row. I mean, so there's a lot of star power with the judges. Wanda Sykes is helming it. They got a lot of great talent. I love what they did this year with the show is they didn't open it up to, you know, the fucking douchebags. I mean, I'm a talented guy, but I want to sleep on a sidewalk for 12 hours between a guy in a clown outfit and a guy in a fucking chicken suit to get my fucking break in show business. You know what I mean? So I love, because you can't fucking pretend that any Tom, Dick, and Harry's going to walk off the fucking street and compete with professional comedians who've been doing it for 15 fucking years. You know, don't fucking insult me.
Right.
It's insulting, you know. You go down to the Improv and fucking Meta World Peace is fucking, look, the Lakers ain't calling me in off the bench and throwing free throws. Stay in your fucking chosen profession, douchebag. I mean, it's insulting. It's insulting when you do this for a fucking living. Oh yeah, like I'm fucking Soggy the Dunk Tank Clown, like any fucking jerk off that thinks he's funny can step up on stage and fucking do it. It takes fucking years, man. It takes fucking years to get good enough to do it, and writing and performing it. So I love that they cut that portion of it out of the show. And so I'm super excited to be part of this season, because it hasn't been on for 3 years. They brought it back. I think, you know, comedians can talk all the shit they want about the show, but I will tell you this, what's good for comedy is good for comedians. And I think this show show is great for fucking comedy, and you can argue with the judges' picks. That's another thing. But I think this show is great for fucking stand-up comedy, and I'm glad they brought it back because, especially this year, because it's going to premiere the Comedians Process, and people from all over the country have been called in to do it. So, and a lot of people have years underneath their belt, 15, 20 years. I mean, they went with some experienced pros because the problem with the show has always been in the past, as the show goes, it gets less funnier and less funnier because the comedians don't have a deep bench of material. So this year is going to be different that way. It's going to be, just funny after, I mean, a lot of the guys that I've seen are really super talented. I've been doing it for a long time. So
that's good. It's almost like they're kind of going back to like almost season 1, or when they had like those guys on that that's the pilot. They had Doug Stanhope on. They had all these crazy like old school comics.
Who won that though? Dat Fan, right?
Dat Fan, yeah.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah, Doug Stanhope. Did you say Doug Stanhope?
He was on the pilot of the last comic.
Yeah, but I mean, and Dat Fan won it. So what does that tell you?
Yeah, right.
I mean, last comic standing. I could go up against somebody that has 6 years in and probably lose. Going with you don't really have a lot of time. You got 4 minutes and 30 seconds, and the problem is, I'm used to doing 45 minutes to an hour.
Right.
So you then got to take a little chunk of your act and make it not seem like you're starting in the middle of your act, and kind of frame it the right way. And I think those shorter sets are tougher to do because you have to come out and actually put a full performance on a 4 minute and 30 second set where, it's fucking national television.
What's super awesome is that it's you telling us about it. Because if you know anything about stand-up comedy in, anywhere, West Coast and East Coast, Jimmy is the fucking man. So, when the fact that they have him on that show and that he's getting to show up, because you've been going before and after and destroying and burying.
It just turned into a fucking ego massage parlor.
You've been burying, but you have actually, what I'm getting at here is that you actually have a interesting spot in my comedy life, because comedians talk with each other nonstop, and you have the spot of my favorite joke.
What's that?
The one about the
Conjoinal twins?
The mafia, the egg.
Oh, the egg thing. Yeah, that was the set that I did on the first show. But, that's the other thing you got to do. You got to think about strategically. You got to think about what fucking pieces of your act you're going to do throughout the competition so that you can maintain. I mean, there's some real strategy involved in it.
I can't even imagine.
You don't want to come out and fucking with your strongest shit. You want to do stuff that's strong enough to keep you in it and then hold back some of your
You already got but 2 generations of chicken. That's already out there.
Yeah,
I didn't get to see it.
You didn't get to see it?
No.
It's like fucking dipping your hamburger into milk. It's not kosher. No, legitimately, it's not kosher. I was just doing a gig at a kibbutz, and it turns out it's fucking not kosher.
Jeremiah, what's been happening in your world? What have you been working on?
Ooh,
you were just on Attell Underground. Oh, wait a second. No, that was Jimmy too.
Yeah, that was Jimmy's. Well, I had a coffee bean audition that fingers crossed for, and I've been in LA so long that I call job interviews auditions now. So
nice.
I love it.
I went through the He went through the X-ray machine at the LA airport and put that on his resume. I was on the security footage at the 7-Eleven. Right underneath my co-star on fucking Murphy Brown.
That sounds like a real credit, like somebody. Was that you, or
what?
Did you say you were a co-star?
No, I never did Murphy Brown. This fucking show has been on in 15 years. Reference is a little dated. It's the best I can come up with. I'm in the fucking moment. I want to come up with something that was
Such
offbeat.
a great reference.
It was offbeat, but that it's fucking
It sounded so real that I had to check it.
Sure you did.
No, I'm excited. Next month, my improvised stand-up show, which is Thunder Pussy, on Death Squad, we're debuting it at The Stand in New York next month on June 18th. So I'm pretty excited to do that. And
nice. I hear that's a great venue. I hear the Strand is a great venue in New York.
The what?
I heard that Strand is a great venue in New York.
The Strand?
What is it? Stand?
The Stand, yeah.
Whatever. All right. They know what the fuck I meant. I am sorry. Say it in my good ear.
The Stand.
The Stand.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I hear it's a good venue.
The Patriot always has a question for each of our guests. Let's get to that. Patriot?
Yes, Mr. Shubert. I'd like to know if you've ever had a dirty bit that didn't make to show. I mean, what's the dirtiest one that didn't make to a show?
They all make it to the show. It's whether people walk out or not is what I worry about. They all, you know.
What's the one that made people walk out?
No, I do this bit about it's the Venus butterfly. It's about you know how you properly it's called a proper technique for orally satisfying a female companion, and it's basically the pinkies go in the leather Cheerio. The middle fingers go into the sausage wallet. With the index fingers, you're moving out the roast beef curtains, and with your thumbs, that's where you're going to rest your chin. You're going to rest your chin on your thumbs, and then you throw a couple tongue darts in that sausage wallet, and you don't quit till you know. Yeah, that would be a bit. Although the finger banging the midget bit is a good one too, but you know that's. But I don't just do dirty shit. All right. I could fucking just. I got a lot of fucking clean shit too. All right.
Much love.
You fucking ask a lot of questions.
How about for Jeremiah? You got one for him?
Jeremiah, I noticed your sets are always very improvised.
He just improvised that word.
Yes,
Improvised, yeah.
despite the suit, it's pure tech, but I am not a smart man. Jeremiah, how long have you been doing
improvisation?
How long have I been doing?
Josh, you got it. Come on,
You can
Josh.
say improv. You can say
Improvisation.
Improvisation.
Thank you. Yes.
From the beginning. It's been about 7-8 years since I've been doing improv.
And you've been doing stand-up how many years total?
Coming up on 5.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Good question, Patriot. Good
Now,
question.
can I do the bit that I retired in my act that's too dirty to do? Okay, I'm going to have to.
Oh, great.
Get up to do this real quick.
You know, Jeremiah, he's very physical. He's
How much
on
slack do I
First
have?
Comic Falling.
And you'll see why I retired this bit, but you ever see those girls that just look like dick mongrels? They're just like, they just want it. You're just looking at them, they're just like, give me that dick. Give me that dick. Yeah. Give me that dick right here, right now. Give me that dick. Give me that dick. You guys see that? You guys you ever see those girls? It's retired.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's retired. I did it for you. Did it for you guys.
Thank you so much. It's going to translate great for the podcast listeners.
Pretty much, he pulled down Jimmy's pants and just started going to town.
Yeah.
Well, let's get this thing started, guys. It's Kill Tony 52, the 1-year anniversary of Kill Tony, everybody.
Yes.
A lot of comedians signed up tonight, so it's super exciting. They signed up for the chance to do 60 seconds.
Does anybody going to bring up the fact that you have a fucking spare fucking Iron Man in the fucking balcony, bro? And it's not just, not that you just, I mean, there's like an Iron Man standing by, and there's a fucking Iron Man in the green room. Is everybody fucking want to...
We have a lot of spare parts here.
Nice.
If something happens to Josh,
C-3PO's in there fucking taking a sewer pickle. He'll be right out.
Silver Pickle.
He's back in the green room bathroom launching a sewer pickle. Or getting his
I love
oil
that
change.
you even have parts. You have names in your head for genitalia of like robots and stuff. That's so great. You got the sausage wallet, the leather donut, and the silver pickle.
The sewer pickle.
Oh.
Pickle.
He's in the bathroom launching a sewer pickle.
Oh, that's a shit.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for explaining that to the remedial fucking autistic fucking patriot.
Comedians, you get 60 seconds. You know your time's up when you hear the sound of a kitty. How adorable. Don't run your time or else you're going to bring out the angry West Hollywood bear. Is
that a goat in there?
You got me with that one because I love that it started different. Normally it ends
Started off with a
different.
little parakeet.
I love that. It's like the parakeet totally got eaten
Yeah.
by that bear. I don't know if you guys picture wild animations when you hear sound effects too, but if you didn't take acid that time, then I'm sorry. I didn't really take acid ever. I've never done acid.
Yeah, you don't strike me as a guy with drop acid.
Yeah, I like doing mushrooms.
I've eaten ash. I fucking love mushrooms. If they came in a box like Wheaties, my picture would be on the cover. They're fucking delicious.
What's your favorite thing about acid?
I'm not really an acid guy. I'm more of a mushroom guy.
Yeah.
I love mushrooms. I fucking like mushrooms. I like edible marijuana and fucking a glass of wine. That's as fucking nutty as I get these days.
I love it. Let's get it going, everybody. Your first comedian tonight. Are you guys ready? Woo! It's Marcus Evans.
What's up, people? I had this mean teacher growing up. She caught me and my boys talking during the test. She was like, "You boys, write -50 on the top of your papers." I'm like, -50? How the hell are you going to start off with -50 for talking during the test? Hey, you can get all the answers, you take it off -50. You get the answers first, you want something to grade. What the hell you on grade if I don't get the answers first? No, the most I was aiming for was a 65 to 70 anyway. That only leaves me about 15 to 20%. I shouldn't have put anything down, just got a -50 grade that day. Is that my timer? I was speeding because I knew it's just a minute. That's why I was just.
You got 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Left.
I dropped my iPhone the other day, and I didn't do that much damage to it. So I went to the AT&T store to see if they can fix it. They said they couldn't fix it, and they gave me a number to a place where I can get it fixed. I didn't want to hear about going to another place to get it fixed. Then the clerk got an attitude with me. It's like, well, this is an iPhone. You just can't put crazy glue on it and fix it. Now, why would you say that to an angry customer? It's like somebody telling you to relax. You feel like putting a stranglehold on somebody. You better be glad I didn't have any crazy glue on me. Shoot, I would have glued the phone to his face. I was so angry. So, man, I got thrown out of the store. Thank you.
Whoa. I heard the beginning of the parakeet on that. You were so close. No, wait, Marcus, come back. Where are you going? How's it going? Do you normally talk that fast?
No, because I only had a minute. That's why I was going like 1,000 miles per. Oh, sorry. I only had a minute, so I just wanted to go as fast as.
Wow, that's one approach that I've never seen before.
Oh, okay.
Especially when you're doing a math joke with so many numbers. I was doing like division in my head, trying to figure out what the hell you were talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the new math.
What kind of test was it? Was it a math test or was it a history test? What kind of test was it?
I don't even know.
Those details are important.
Okay.
And if it was a math test and she took off 50, there's no way you could fucking pass a test like that.
Right.
I mean, what the fuck? I'm not even going to take the rest of the test. If you take it on 50, what the fuck? The best I could do is get a 50. I mean, all I could do, even if I get every fucking answer right, I'm getting a fucking 50. So why,
exactly.
So why even fucking take the test now? Yeah, I think it's.
I like it when you say it.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's number.
That's what I should have said to her. I should have said that to her.
Well, fucking take it and work on it. But I think that, I realize you're going to get a minute, but you really got to fucking connect with an audience. You got to take that minute and fucking connect with an audience. Every fucking shitty set I've ever had in my life is because I didn't take a minute and say hello and fucking connect with the audience. Because then you're talking at them or you're talking over them, and no one's ever going to. You just never have that connection. But I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked the stage presence, and I liked your delivery.
Thanks, sir.
And, when you do short sets, I mean, granted this is a minute, but it goes for all sizes of sets that are shorter. Take your time and let the people find out what you actually sound like. Like, for example, I mean, it never ends. I mean, you had to throw together short sets for both your weeks on Last Comic Standing and David and the Attell thing. I mean, it's just what 6, 7, 8 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, they're short sets, but you don't want to rush. You just want to make the quality of the set. The quality of the set is more important than the quantity of fucking jokes you're jamming in it. I'd rather listen to a guy do a fucking minute and set up a great fucking premise and then get fucking belly laughs. If you start, you're talking too fast. You gotta. Let people get on the train before you pull out of the station.
Okay. Right. There you go.
And what I was thinking, if you did want to stick with that joke, is that you can say something like maybe you started writing your own questions to the test, or you know what I mean, to get extra points. I don't know.
Oh, that's good.
And if the best you're working for is an F, then Jeremiah?
Just piggybacking on what Jimmy said, really, on this one.
There you go. Autistic Patriot, anything?
Just a reiteration, if anything, slow down. Don't rush. Do it how you want. Not
Yeah. Thank you, Marcus Evans. He's on Twitter, KMark18. He's KMark18 on Twitter. Nice to meet you, Marcus. Let's keep this fun train moving along.
I want to wear one of them fucking Patriot suits. I want to wear that shit in the bedroom. With a fucking crotch release.
Crotch release. Right?
Just a fucking plate pops down.
You know what I'm doing when I get home.
Wait, has that?
Masturbating while wearing that suit?
No, crotch release.
Oh.
Redman, has that suit been washed yet?
After, I think it was somebody, who was it?
Josh would know.
I think it was after Earl or...
Oh, it's a
'cause we
brand
had to
new
cha-
suit.
Yeah, I
Thank God.
think we got too much queef in it or something.
Yeah,
what it
we just started getting
Is
this.
that a rental or is that an actual Iron Man suit?
That's an Iron Man suit.
You own it?
Yeah, I bought it off.
Yeah, you
Amazon.
don't want to rent an Iron Man suit.
No.
Your next comedian is Jason Van Glass, everybody.
You don't pull a mask off an old Lone Ranger and you don't mess around with Jim.
I'm huge on Vine, huge on it, and I've been waiting over a year for somebody to bring Vine up in conversation so that I can mention how popular I am on the unpopular social network Vine. But it wasn't until tonight at the start of this podcast, when you guys brought it up, that anyone ever brought Vine up in conversation. So I'm just going to use this opportunity to get the word out there about my 9,000 Vine followers. Sounds pretty good. It's actually a useless social network to be popular on. 9,000 followers just means 9,000 people downloaded Vine, followed me, and then never used Vine again. It's worthless. Meanwhile, Twitter, I'm not popular at all on Twitter. Last week when I tweeted all caps, "Retweet this or I will kill myself," it got 0 retweets and 1 fave.
Fuck yeah, that's 55 seconds of Jason Van Glass. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing. How'd you get so popular on Vine?
You can name yourself anything on Vine. You could, even if it already exists. So as a joke, I named myself Cute Cat Videos.
Have you posted any cute cat videos?
It's almost all Cute Cat Videos.
Oh, really?
Sometimes I post other animals, and the children that follow me hate that.
That's something you totally have to talk
Yeah,
about then.
I'd like to hear about that.
Not only are
How
you...
come you didn't do that? I have so many. I mean, just that premise is I have so many followers because I named myself Cute Cat
And
Videos.
especially if
To put
you
that
get
up front.
into it, just
well,
like
if I had more than a minute.
But just like how you set it up tonight, like
Yeah.
it almost seems like there's this inevitable huge plethora of punches coming because it's the opposite of who went before you, Marcus Evans. There was no setup with him, so we didn't know what he was really getting at, so we sort of had to write it. Your thing is completely set up for you to
Sure.
then tell them after you've set up that you have followers and we're wondering why and this and that you can have any name on Vine, Cute Cat Videos, and then when the children that follow you, like that's all beats of an actual joke that will progressively kill and get better as you keep staying in that pocket of just talking about Cute Cat Videos. And you don't like Twitter, but I'm guessing you go by your normal name on Twitter. You didn't get that
Yeah.
handle, Cute Cat Videos.
No, I'd be huge if I had that
Right.
Twitter handle.
Wonder how many followers that person has. Yeah.
I like the idea. Never mind. I was thinking of a math joke now. Do you guys find yourself going into math jokes really fast? Like, I was thinking, all right, a Vine is 6 seconds long, he has 9,000 followers. How much is that? Like 4 minutes, of video if everyone watched 6 seconds. And then, so if you had one YouTube video never mind.
Wow.
I was trying to compare
Whatever you just said made me dizzy
I
for a
know.
moment, and I almost passed out.
Well, no, I was talking out loud. But what I was getting at is that Vine videos are so short. So if you have 10,000 Vine followers, that's like the equivalent to
Right.
like somebody 10
Yeah.
people watching one YouTube video.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Technically, you
they're
could-
so short, and I have such bad ADHD. I can't even get through the whole 6 seconds. I only make about 3 seconds. Fuck this.
Do you have a lot of cats, Jason?
I have one cat, and my roommate has a cat as well. So there's 2 cats in my apartment.
Wow. Do you make them do cute things, or do you capture them doing cute things, and like you'll see them doing something, and you grab the phone?
Sometimes I'll get like a laser pointer, or if they're doing something strange, I'll try and capture it.
Heck yeah, the cute cat video
honestly,
processing machine.
hardly anyone's still on Vine, so it's not like a really active part of my day.
Here's
Right.
here's a great idea. You take Saran wrap and put it in like a doorway, and then use a laser pointer so your cat runs into the kitchen and hits the Saran wrap because it doesn't see it, and it bounces back like 10 feet. It's
Oh,
great.
that's awesome.
Here's a good thing to do with your fucking cat. You fucking put a wire on it, and then you play Sopranos. And when you find the wire, you take him out back and pump 2 in the back of his head. Fucking rules are rules. All right? Motherfucker was going to turn state's evidence to Mr. Cat. Mr. Whiskers. Me and Mr. Whiskers were playing The Sopranos, and the fucker was wearing a wire. What happened? My cat died. How'd he fucking die? We were playing Border Patrol and he didn't have his papers, so I fucking shot him.
We were playing Border Patrol.
You know, what I have a friend of mine spends $900 a month in medication for his fucking diabetic cat. That's how fucked up we are. We don't know how to eat ourselves, but yet, you know, our fucking bad dietary habits spill over to our fucking animals, and now a cat has fucking diabetes. And you're dropping $900 a fucking month on fucking, he can't, has no social life. He's got to shoot the fucking cat up twice a day. Hey, we got an extra ticket to the Kings game. You want a cat? I got to get home to the fucking cat. I'm like, dude, that would be one dead fucking cat.
That's a diabetic cat.
I mean, you know what I mean? Fuck, you put another bowl of milk out, there'll be another cat come along any fucking second. One that doesn't have diabetes.
We're looking at
I
your
think my most
video
recent video is especially unpopular because it's of ducks.
Yeah, there's just ducks in this video.
Did you look up his Vine?
That must drive people crazy. A video of ducks under cute cat videos.
The children don't.
I tell you what, if I had to watch a fucking anymore, is that from his Vine?
Yeah, you know what you should do? You should do like fucked up shit once in a while where like there's a cat outside and it's playing, you just see like a hand kind of poking out of the ground or something like that, like there's a body in the bush,
This is
but you
so
never
much
draw
effort
any
Yeah.
attention
to put
to
into
it.
a Vine.
Hey, you want to be popular on Vine? Why don't you try bestiality? Why don't you fuck one of them ducks and see how many tune in for that? It's just, no, nothing. All right.
Jeremiah, any input on this
I
pussy
know.
fest?
I know you only had a minute, but I definitely would like to hear more about you tweeting out, retweet this, or I'm going to kill myself.
True story.
Like, I don't know, like if you saw people, if you knew the people who were posting around that same time, like whenever you saw them the next day or the same day or whatever, like where were you? I don't know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right, or you could also tag that after you say it got one fave. You could say, and then you decided to tweet, please don't retweet this or I'll kill myself. And
Yeah.
you now
That
own
might
his
be
Or you
boyfriend
could
or
take a
something like
6 fucking second video of you actually fucking chewing on a large caliber round and fucking retweet that and see how many fucking people follow you then.
that. That'd be a lot. That'd be a lot of followers.
No, that'd be a lot of followers.
Jason, thank you so much.
Thanks
Thanks for having me.
Fun times.
Yeah.
Jason Van Glass is on Twitter at Jason Van Glass.
Two weeks in a row he kicked ass. He was on last
Yeah.
week, remember?
Jason Van Glass.
Jason
Sounds like an
Van
action
Glass.
hero.
It does, doesn't it? Jason Van Glass.
Van Glass. This summer, if you love
Broken Glass, starring Jason Van Glass and his cat videos.
This is very exciting. This is this guy's first time on Kill Tony, and I know this because I know him, and he just started stand-up comedy tonight. Everybody, his name is Jordan Lee. Everybody, here he comes.
Here we go.
His first minute.
Thank you. So I saw a homeless couple sharing a slice of pizza this week, and I realized that I'll just never be a good husband. She got all the toppings, and then she got to lick the sauce off the crust, and then he ate the crust. And he seemed cool with it. I couldn't get it until she smiled because she didn't have any teeth. She literally didn't have any teeth, so it's probably a trade-off for great blowjobs, I would guess. But he seemed cool with it, even taking the carbs for it. It dawned on me, I was like, there's not many women that I would let lick my pizza. I mean, and then I was like, where do people like this meet? Like, do they do this everywhere they go? How do they split a Big Mac? They're pretty much the perfect couple, and they're homeless. They figured out how to make it work. I actually have a job and I can't make anything work. That's
There you go.
Good. Good.
job, Jordan.
I'll tell you the thing that I thought of in the middle of it. I'll just jump right into it.
This is your first time doing stand-up? Yeah. Remarkably
Yeah,
It's
fucking-
awesome.
Absolutely.
Great stage presence.
Absolutely.
Yeah, remarkably comfortable for first time.
Yeah, I love that premise, and the thing that I was thinking is that you'd probably let your girlfriend eat your ass, but you won't let her lick the sauce and cheese off of the slice of pizza. I mean, just take the dough. What kind of bullshit is that?
Or I would say,
That's
if
the
you
ul-
want this fucking cheese and toppings, you're going to have to eat it out of my ass. What? No, that's not cool.
There you go. You can go. You could.
Listen,
Pa-ching!
you're going to have to eat it
I'm
out of my
loving
Harry
it.
Moss bucket. You're going to have to pry it out of my...
I swear to God, I would buy your coffee table book of just Jimmy Shubert, names I have for asshole. I would just and you flip the page and each one is a
Euphemisms on
different
top of euphemisms.
rubber wallet, the fucking, each page should be a new one with a little animation. You should totally write this fucking
That should be a
book,
pop-up book. It would be a pop-up book.
or a pop-down book. Everyone looks like
Yeah,
an
man,
asshole.
I like your I like your observational thing. So I thought it was good. Obviously you gotta put some punchlines in there. I mean, but I thought it was. I like the premise too, and I thought your stage presence was great.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I've known you for years, Jordan, and you're a big fan of comedy, and you have good taste in it. So it's no surprise to find out that you came out with a good premise, and the trick now is just going to be wanting that feeling, this summoning, knowing how to summon that feeling of getting that pop, those moments in between where you're going to leave for gaps for the audience to laugh, and you're going to bank on those moments.
Yeah.
Is the only thing you're missing there, and it's
And also,
punchlines, and
I
it's-
think you need to grow out a Don Quixote beard so you can praise some of the alt rooms.
Yeah, that'd be great. I don't know if you need glasses, but glasses.
He's got the
turn you into
flannel
a
so
star.
far.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought, yeah, dude, it definitely didn't look like you were doing stand-up for the first time, and I've known you off stage for quite a while, and it's pretty cool to see how just confident you were with it, because I've seen a lot of people on this show that when they do stand-up for the very first time, it's very clear. So, yeah, hats off to you for that. That was great.
Thank you.
There you go, Jordan Lee.
Thank you so
Jordan
much.
the Lion. At Jordan the Lion on Twitter.
Anything from Josh?
Anything from the Autistic Patriot?
Welcome to hell.
Yeah, it's a real sword.
Real ninja sword.
Heck yeah.
I think Josh is the whitest Iron Patriot there's been, because he has New Balance sneakers for his shoes.
Fun fact, Tony helped me pick them out.
That's right.
Nice.
When I first met Josh, he wore autistic shoes, with the kind that just have the Velcro closure.
He wore autistic shoes.
Velcro's on right now.
No, he wore autistic shoes, which are regular shoes, except you wear them on the wrong feet. Is that what that is?
No, it's great. Yeah, and then we met at the Grove, and I told him, "You're gonna love these shoes." Next thing you know, what happened?
Wear them every day.
Boom. Saving feet one day at a time. Fuck yeah, guys.
Podiatrist Tony Hinchcliffe.
Well, I mean, I just knew that there's no way that those shoes could actually be helping him. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like,
A girl's not like, I want to suck your dick right when she
Right.
sees your Velcro shoes.
yeah.
Yeah, right, but this
I'm wearing
is Velcro shoes.
He's also-
Some bitches are into that, man. Some bitches like a dude who has orthopedic walking boots.
Fuck yeah. Some of that.
Those air casts.
That much love.
It's like a bad foot fetish.
Yeah.
Do you have any fetishes, Josh? Like, do you have a foot fetish, or do you like
It's gonna
nipples?
sound stupid, but huge tits.
Huge tits. Do
Like,
you have an areola preference? Do you like the big
No.
meaty ones, or the?
I don't mind either way.
So you like a big areola? Do you subscribe to Dark Nipple Weekly?
I like all nipples, sir.
Huge breasts.
Huge.
I don't get it. I don't.
Do I need to?
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
such a weird thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
For a dude to like, you know what I mean?
That's
It's
weird,
like
man.
fucking weird.
I don't.
Like, I mean, like a big fucking tit with a giant nipple on. Some people are weird, man.
Yeah.
Do you ever do any dirty shit? You know, like smell the toilet seat after, or like a cousin does, or
Pretty simple, if you can tell by the fetish.
What kind of masturbation material do you have?
Usually chicks with huge tits, preferably in terms of money shot, blowing a load on said tits.
Wow.
That's pretty descriptive. That's pretty.
All right.
He did it. I think we got the answer we were looking
Get that
for.
girl
There
in the
it
back
is.
of the room with the D cups up here. No, for real.
Fuck yeah. Josh loves watching a guy blow a load on another girl's tits.
Yeah, 50% cum.
It's a fantasy.
So if you saw cum, you'd still get hard without the tits.
Whoa. Just took a fucking weird turn, man.
Right? He only watches the first half of the videos
So
on
you
YouTube.
actually like the excrement coming out of the man's penis.
So if you just saw
Do you like a big bulbous head on the penis? Does it remind you of it? Whoa. What the fuck is going on?
Do you like little loads or big loads? Which ones?
It doesn't matter.
what kind of tent? You like a yellow tent or a white tent?
Look, you like a guy who's trying to blow a nut but can't, and all that's coming out is fucking air. You ever see that?
Or do you more like more liquid, more juice, less solid?
What is it about the load being shot all over tits exactly?
Hey, listen, Josh, you're not a copper lagniac, are you?
What's that?
You know, you lay underneath the fucking table and have a chick fucking defecate over top of you. As long as she has big tits, I guess she can do whatever she wants.
Carte blanche.
Do you trim your bush?
No, it doesn't grow out that big.
You said that so sad, by the
No,
way.
like
Not only is he autistic, but he has a fucking disease that makes his genitalia look like he's 13.
That's true.
Damn, so you don't do any manscaping on your bush. It's just a
There's no
fucking
need.
jungle. Yeah, there is need, man.
That's originally what you said about the shoes with the Velcro
Dude,
straps.
you fucking rip out that fucking crotch plate, it's gonna look like a button in a fur coat.
Yeah, you don't want to have the autistic bush, man.
Yeah.
Does it look like you're choking Josh Martin in between your legs when you pull?
You don't want to drop trowel and have your fucking balls look like who's the third stooge?
Curly? Mo Shem?
Larry, yeah. Larry Howard, right? Larry Fine, whatever the fuck his name was.
I'm not against getting like a full bikini wax, if anything. That's all there too.
When you piss, you have so much hair it comes out as a mist.
All right,
Like in
guys.
this.
He's got a little hypertrichosis, which is a South American werewolf disease. He pulls down his fucking
seen
trousers.
that.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Have you seen it in person?
No. Have you?
No, I dated a girl who had it. On her twat.
Heyo.
Heyo.
Is Josh Martin here?
All right.
Josh, I need you to actually get this next person. She's the Asian girl on the front patio. She's next.
we'll skip her and then go to the next.
Yeah.
Yeah, get her and tell her.
Is she
She's under 21, so she wanted to sign up for
Oh,
the show. And
shit.
the
You could have
deal-
waited in my car.
Heyo.
Doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah. She sure would have been funny. She could have waited in my trunk. No. Yeah, that's funnier. All right, just working it out. Working it out. Yeah.
But you
Working it
can't-
out, bro.
You can't,
Ripping.
you can't even be in the club, this club, if you're under 21.
What is it with fucking
so.
Japanese porn now, bro? Why do they gotta fucking always use the anonymizer over the vagina? Like the vagina fucking turns state's evidence on a mafia don. And they gotta. I'm not a big fan of Japanese porn. Anyway, next guest. Who's next?
So you're talking about the blurry
The
thing.
blurry thing, yeah. What the fuck is that?
Drives me insane.
Yeah.
Drives me crazy.
Really
Yeah,
gets on her
and
mind.
when you're having sex with Japanese, it sounds like you're fucking killing them.
Yeah, that's the other
Like
part.
you stab them with a flesh musket.
You know what I do when that happens? When I see Japanese porn and I was like, oh fuck, I just go watch Korean
You know what's so
porn.
funny? Yeah, it's like, you know.
Here you go, everybody.
You know, the thing about Japanese porn is an hour and a half after I watch it.
Your next comedian,
I watch more of
everybody,
it.
doing her minute. Our first ever
Minor?
under 21 on Kill Tony. Put your hands together for Sierra Catao.
Sierra Catao! Yeah.
Hey guys. So yeah, I'll get right into this. I actually, a few months ago, I saw the Lego movie with my boyfriend. That was really fun. It was actually really great for us, though. Yeah, because it's about inanimate objects coming to life. right? And sometimes he has trouble getting hard. So, yeah. No, I like telling that joke because I have a boyfriend in it. So it's really fun. Yeah, let's see. Oh my God, I've been up here for what, like 30 seconds now. I haven't even told you what kind of Asian I am. So rude, so rude. So I'm half Chinese, half Japanese, and I guess part American because I was born here, so I think I earned it. But yeah, and coming from a mixed background, I feel like there's a lot of conflict, especially when it comes to dating, because the Chinese side of me is like, oh, Sierra, find a nice Chinese boy to date, and then the Japanese side of me is like, no, find a nice Japanese boy to date, and then like the American part of me is like, I don't know, they're all yellow to me, like just choose one, like. What's the problem? There's like a bajillion of you guys. You do the math. You're typically better at that. So.
Meow.
All right. Yeah. Thank you.
But yeah, there you go, Sierra Tao. So Sierra, how long have you been doing stand-up?
Oh, all right. Yeah, I guess I started when I was 16, so about technically 3 years ago. But I'm in school, so I kind of did it on and off, and now I go to school at Harvard. So I'm in Boston, and so now I come back summers and winter break and stuff to try to pursue it as much as possible. I do some in Boston too.
Harvard, I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
It's
small.
So what are you going to Harvard for?
I'm studying computer science.
It's fucking amazing. I was talking to a dude who graduated Cambridge University and was a master's in fucking math, and now he's doing fucking stand-up.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That beats me. But
okay, so
yeah. So,
funny though, real good stuff.
Oh, thank you.
I'm half. Are you really half Chinese and half Japanese?
Yeah, I am. Mm-hmm.
So I'm half Japanese and half Chinese. I'm conflicted. I want to date my Chinese guy. I want to date a Chinese guy, but the Japanese side of me wants to kill him.
That works too.
No,
Yeah.
don't the Japanese and the Chinese don't get along?
Yeah, I know. So it's remarkable. I don't know why.
Yeah, and
I like that you're telling her that. The Chinese and Japanese.
Are you kidding me? There's no fucking group more racist than the Japanese. I was just over in fucking Nanjing. I was just over in China in Nanjing. Holy shit! I'd never fucking heard about this. The fucking rape of Nanjing.
Yeah, no.
I went to the fucking museum. I don't recommend it. Yeah.
My mom read a book called The Rape of Nanjing. Like that was about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty
so
horrible.
I think after that, she was like kind of looking sideways at my dad, like, "What's going on?"
Yeah,
but,
what the fuck is going on?
like,
Exactly.
who'd I marry? What?
The Japanese imperialistic army were not fucking around. You can go home and Google it later, people, because I'm not gonna. We don't have. It's not that kind of show. So, so you're 19 then.
Yeah.
How long you been in college?
I guess I just finished up my second year, so I'm going to be a junior, so I'm about halfway.
Are you ticklish?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Me and my boyfriend went to go see the new Lego movie because he's 12, and it's about inanimate objects. I mean, you had a lot of great starts to jokes, but there was a couple punchlines. You could have fucking boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, but.
I don't like the boyfriend part at 9 seconds, 40 or 9.42 seconds, but then you brought it back at 21 seconds by saying you didn't have one, so that was the cool part.
No, I like that joke because in that joke I have a boyfriend.
Right.
So you really don't have a boyfriend?
Okay, so I wrote that joke before I did, but
So now you do?
But I still tell the joke.
Okay.
I just make sure he's not here.
Okay.
And it's okay because he's in Boston right now, so what's up?
Fucking.
Brian, relax, buddy. This is
Brian,
a
Brian,
19-year-old
relax.
Harvard student, Brian. If you're
right.
ever going to control yourself, now's
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah, Brian, you and your GED get a real good chance with the fucking Harvard grad over here. Hey.
Do you go up in the clubs in Boston? Because they have a pretty,
Yeah.
their scene I heard is coming back. But
Oh, yeah, no. So, I do. There's a lot in, there's one right in Harvard Square called the Comedy Studio that I do sometimes. I'm also, on campus, we have a group. I'm also in the Harvard Lampoon, which is, the humor magazine.
Conan O'Brien? Was that Conan
Yeah,
O'Brien?
Conan
Yeah,
O'Brien.
O'Brien is a lot of
Awful
that.
good comedy pedigree.
BJ
What do
Novak.
all those guys, when they go to Harvard, what do they get their degrees in? Different stuff,
it
and
varies,
it doesn't
yeah.
really matter?
Yeah,
why computer science?
Oh, for me, I don't know. I've been doing that for a while, so I was like, that's kind of how I got in. So I was like, okay, I should probably pursue this, even though I really want to do comedy. So I will do comedy after graduate, but if I want to eat, like I might need to.
That's
make
a
money.
long way to drive to find out the diner's closed. That's all I'm saying. Fucking holy shit! I'm gonna get a PhD, and then I'm gonna go hang in smoky nightclubs with a bunch of fucking comedy perverts and tell jokes.
Hey, whatever works.
That's awesome,
What's that?
Sierra.
Whatever works. Yeah. As long as I
pretty
can
su-
do comedy.
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure that in a few years we're all going to be hoping that you hire us for something.
Oh, God.
So
Okay.
just keep it up and keep
Yeah.
doing a lot of spots because you don't want to get stuck after having this much fun. You definitely don't want to get stuck in computer science.
And what are you
when
doing
the
out here? Are
smoke
you
clears,
from out
so-
here?
I'm from out here, yeah. So that's how I
Back
started out
visiting-
here.
back visiting.
here doing comedy like every time there's a break.
Do your
basically.
parents know about you sneaking out at night to do comedy?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
they don't fucking know. Don't lie to us.
Yeah.
We're paying for a good education,
Yeah,
and you're out there fucking squandering
Right,
it to
right.
fucking comedy.
As long as I stay in school, I think they're gonna give me
So
the car.
legally, she's allowed to stay on stage if
For
she-
as long
if
as
she-
until we're done.
right. So
Yeah,
she
she's
can-
allowed to stay on stage as long as Brian gets done rubbing one out underneath the table.
Jesus.
Right? So she's
I feel so bad right now, Sierra. I'm sorry. There's a
don't
bunch
worry.
of
Comedy
normally I don't give a shit about anything, but I mean even if you were 19,
She is
that'd be
19.
enough.
She is 19.
But you're
Yeah,
19
okay.
and going to Harvard, so I'm very, very protective right now because.
Okay.
Listen, dude, she's going to get in fucking comedy. She better fucking,
You want
No,
it to
I
play?
know. I know.
Do you want a toy? You can have it.
Aw, that's so cute.
Man.
Bro,
Yeah,
why don't you fucking put on if you're going to fucking be like that, put on a priest outfit, will you?
I'm just kidding. You were
Yeah, that
awesome. You
makes
had great
sense.
stage presence. Like seriously, good luck with you. But
Yeah.
fucking kick ass in school because that's awesome.
Absolutely.
Keep
Get
doing
that
a lot
fucking
of-
Harvard degree.
Yeah.
And keep doing jokes.
Yeah,
Good job.
comedy
Good job.
second. Do what you're doing first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of, but at the same time, don't stop doing spots, whatever
Oh,
you
yeah,
do. Just
no,
keep
I-
going up as many times as you possibly can while getting a degree, because in the end, the degree is just a piece of paper and a title anyway.
Yeah.
So the growth that
agree.
you have between now and
Yeah,
then is what's
okay.
most important, because you're way too likable and well-spoken, and you have your own thing, too, and you've started so soon. It's so important. The game changer in people that start young and later it's blatant. So
Do Vine videos in between also.
Oh,
Grow your audience on Vine and Instagram.
Vine videos. Oh, right. Social
everybody,
media.
put your hands together for the great Sierra
Thank you.
Katao, everyone.
Good job.
She's on Twitter at Sierra Katao, KATOW, Katao, KATOW.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah. How exciting.
She's adorable.
Yeah. She's going to be huge.
Yeah.
She's
She's been
smart.
doing it for 3 years, and she's 19. Yeah, she's got a little bit of a jump in it.
Mm-hmm.
When she's old enough to actually go in clubs, she'll be really funny.
Yeah. No, yeah, exactly. She's got another couple
They
years.
just rushed her out.
Josh, you into Asian girls at all?
Even though most Asian girls do not normally have big boobs.
That's fine.
Yeah, and I was just in China. That's the other thing that blew my mind. Everything is fake in China. They got fake booze in China. They got fake watches, fake suitcases. I mean, everything's fake. The one thing they could use a little more fake of is fake boobs, and they're not having.
Actually, it's pretty prevalent in South Korea.
Thank you. Thank
excuse
you.
me.
Thank you, Rand McNally Jr.
I think we know what recent searches are in his search bar. South Korean tit plastering.
Really just Asian fake boobs.
Wow. It's amazing how much cleaner of a word boob is than tit. Like, tit has an amazingly dark ring to it, you
It's a
know?
hard
Teat.
consonant.
I like teat.
Teat?
Yeah.
Teat?
She had a nice set of teats.
Are you talking about moms?
No,
when
no,
you're saying
no.
that?
Well, fuck that. Yeah, I mean, all women have the ability to become moms, but I think that's the thing. Women get bigger breasts, and they get breast jobs. I think, especially with all this fertility shit, if you're going to have kids 6 and 7 at a fucking time, maybe instead of getting a bigger set, you get another set right underneath of the other ones you have. So, and get one put in the middle of your back for fucking slow dancing. Come on.
That is awesome.
Right? That's what I'm just
Brilliant.
I've drawn pictures of this before.
I can't believe that's not done more often.
I can't believe no girl's ever done it. Oh, yeah? Well, she's got big tits? I have 4. You know, it seems just like the kind of thing a woman would do.
You know what might
to
even
be the hottest bitch at the party.
You know what might even be better is if, I mean, maybe I'm wrong on this, but I'm just spitballing here, guys, is maybe if the other set of tits is on her back, so that if you're doing it doggy style, there's another set of tits there to stare at.
Always fucking,
Yes,
always
it was-
thinking, Tony. Always thinking. Fucking mind like a steel trap you have. I think, let's fucking put them down like fucking 6 sets of, like 6, like 3 sets of teeth right down the, like a fucking pig, bro.
So can you imagine a hula hooping?
What's that?
Girl hula hooping with tits on her back?
Yeah. And instead of having babies in the hospital, you just throw a clump of hay in the corner, and she can go down there with her 6 tits and drop one out. Like a farm animal. Sorry, I got carried away.
Oh.
We were doing so good.
We're releasing all that inner tension we had while 19-year-old Sierra Catal was on stage.
This is a really empowering episode for women.
Yeah.
It's like, guys, ching chong ching. Well, there's the Asian girl that left. You hit the gong. I didn't mean to say ching chong ching, but that was like
that was the name of my waiter this afternoon at the Thai joint. Is that?
I love it. Guys, put your hands together for Tyler Misnarek.
Hey guys, let me tell you, I used to like cake. I used to like cake, but then I had ice cream cake, and I was like, fuck cake. It sucks, you know? Like, cake sucks. It's just moist bread with frosting on it. It's worthless. Like, if I go to a party and they serve me cake, I get upset. Like, you can't afford the extra $5 to put ice cream in this? Fuck you, you know? But I tell you that, that's what happened with me and cake and ice cream cake to set up, that's why I'm afraid to experiment in bed, you know? I'm afraid I'm going to do something, and I'm going to like it, and I just can't not do that ever again. I'm just going to be having sex just like, yeah, I'm going to need you to put on the bear mask. I'm going to need you to do that. No, I know you don't like it. That's part of it. That's part of it. You're not supposed to like it. Oh, the guy in the corner with the banjo? Don't worry about it, you know? He's going to get involved later, but, you know, just worry about it. And hey, you in the corner with the banjo. You know, I didn't hire you off Craigslist and pay you $200 to hear you fucking strum. You got to pick it. You got to pick it like you're supposed to. All right, that's it for me. Thank you.
There you go, Tyler Misnarek. Okay. In the beginning, when you're talking about the ice cream and the cake,
yeah,
there's something magical in there. I don't know what it is, but it's true. Ice cream cake is better than regular cake, and it's better than cake and ice cream, right? One could say. Who prefers their cake and ice cream separate by round of applause? A couple people and one autistic, so 2.5.
I like cake. I like ice cream. Ice cream is I have a soft spot for ice cream now.
What do you like more, though? Cake and ice cream or ice cream cake? You
Well,
like
it's
it all
really,
in one?
I mean, who's having cake without ice cream on it? What are you, a savage? What are you, a filthy animal? It's like having a piece of pie without a scoop of vanilla on it. Who does that?
Yeah.
I can't even talk to somebody who doesn't like ice cream.
Well, I mean...
let me say that.
Pie or cake?
What's that?
Pie or cake?
Fucking pie.
Yeah.
Yeah, pie all the way.
Fuck
man.
cake. I'm agreeing with you. I hate cake.
Cake's one of those things that as I got older, I totally got out of the cake game.
Yeah, everybody does after your 9th birthday. Now, what's the, I'm just trying this.
Hold down the button.
All right, hold on, I'm trying this fucking, what is it? This, where's the
silver button.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
I'll be with you in a second.
What I was hoping you were going to say was that when you were having sex with the woman that you were going to do a callback to ice cream, that there was no ice cream there because you have it set up at that point where you're at ice cream and cake without ice cream, but then you wanted to have sex with an ice cream cake.
With ice cream cake.
Well, not with an ice cream cake, but you wanted to have sex with a girl while eating an ice cream
That's
cake.
how you got her into bed. You said, if you let me have sex with you, I'll give you a piece of ice cream cake.
And then all of a sudden you're in a position where you might not even be able to finish without ice cream cake.
Okay.
Or something like that. Give it up for our fog machine, Brian Redband, everybody. The amazing smoke effect.
Yeah.
Straight across this way.
Did you have a bad experience with cake when you were a kid? Did you get cake at every party?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I probably got cake at every party. Yeah, when
All right.
normal cake. I do remember like that moment when ice cream cake came out, and I was just like, I've been doing it all wrong.
It's when you put peanut butter and jelly in the same jar. You ever see those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goober.
Goober grape.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Tyler.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? Cake and ice cream.
Cake and ice cream.
And then what do you do with the sex thing?
I just thought it was like the same thing because it was just like I had ice cream cake and I couldn't go back. So, like, if I do something weird, sex, like I'll like it too much and I just never
All
can
right,
go
first
back.
off, what would be weird for you and sexually to do? I mean, like, because you skipped over that part, like a bear mask. I mean,
Yeah.
I would think of the craziest visual sexual thing you could do that you could fucking paint with words and then go, and say that. You know what I mean? Like, I got, I mean, I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but that's, I mean, you started to do that a little bit, but I mean, I would set it up with that, because I'm afraid if I like it, what's wrong with it? You wouldn't be able to do it again? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I don't know. Like, I think it's like that fear of like finding out you're a deviant,
Listen, you gotta fucking lean into that. I am a fucking deviant, all right? I got ropes and a fucking blindfold and some fucking jellies and shit. I'd rather fucking have it and not need it and need it and not have it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
I got a fucking riding crop and a cat of nine tails. I don't use it all the time, but it's nice to switch it up. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever dipped sourdough in icing? Does that taste like cake?
Sourdough and ice.
Have you got an
Never done
electric
it.
fist that plugs into the wall? I mean, who's not a fucking deviant? You know what I mean? Pornography makes more than fucking music, sporting events, fucking live concerts. Everybody's a fucking deviant. Lean into your deviancy. Don't
Where it goes is like I couldn't do like
unless you're running home with a birthday ice cream cake and you fucking just doing that. Then
where it was going is like I never got into butt stuff. Any butt stuff. It's never been my thing. Like things going in my butt, me putting things in butts.
yeah,
Never my
I
thing.
get it, man. It's a fucking shit comes out of there. Why are you gonna fuck with that
Yeah.
one? It's a perfectly good vagina 2 centimeters away. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
A dude just said, "My man," in the audience. My man.
I don't
Yo,
get it.
you speaking the truth,
You know what I
man.
mean?
A lot of
That butt stuff, not from me.
A lot of anti-bud people in the crowd.
But
Yeah.
it was like I could never fist somebody because I go to the beach and I'm picking out sand out of my fingernails for a week. Like I'm too disgusting of a person to ever do disgusting things and keep the hygienic level going.
Look,
Josh, you into butt stuff, man?
No, not really.
Word.
Josh, have you ever been in the shower and just put a finger in just to see what happened? Like, what does it feel like and stuff?
Pretty much. Just once in a while.
Oh, okay.
Once in a
It's
while.
amazing how just once in a while starts with just once.
no,
You know
it's
what I
amazing
mean?
how it starts with
You
just
really
once.
don't know, and a while's coming.
Dot,
just
dot.
once in a
It starts
while.
Once in a while, he throws a pinky up there, and next thing you know, this guy's doing deep knee bends over a fire hydrant. And he's down at the mother load on sling night. One more fist in there, and I get the next time I show up, I get a free admission.
Yeah. All right. That's what happens when you do it once in a while. Next thing, you're taking a fire hydrant up the ass. Tyler, I don't really remember anything that you did. We started with ice cream cake and we
Yeah.
went balls deep. Thank you so much.
Thank
Fun
you.
times.
Good
I love
job.
the fact that you're dressed more autistic than Josh Meyerowitz tonight. I love the blue on blue.
No,
It's
that's
awesome.
actually the new the fall J.C. Penney line. It's from the
yeah.
Unfuckable collection.
I love it. Thank you, Tyler
Thanks,
Misnar.
Tyler. Good job.
Thank you.
He's been on a lot lately. I'm pretty sure he's from some crazy state, Montana or something like that. Holy shit. Can you imagine that? What do you think? What are your thoughts on Montana?
I've been there.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's no speeding fines up there. You got a cop pulls you over, give him $20. Oh, they do now. What did you fucking do to ruin it?
You can still pay cash tickets right there.
Okay, that's cool.
Wow, that's cool. You
Get
could just
the
pay it right there?
Out.
It's like $40.
Wow.
Just fucking boom.
That's
See you
great.
But
later.
it's Montana. So.
That's exactly
Yeah.
how it should be.
But you got to live there. I mean, that's the.
They don't have postal service anyways. Yeah.
Like I saw a dude driving this fucking race car Porsche, like it was like the S5. But I'm going, why would you fucking drive that car in Los Angeles? You're just gonna sit in fucking traffic in it. I mean, in Montana would be a place you would have a car like that because it's an actual fucking race car. When you're driving around L.A., you're stuck in traffic in a fucking powerful race car. It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. The best is when they just hit shit on the streets too. I mean, that's what I notice a lot is a little pothole and those things break pretty easily. Guys, we have 2 regulars that go on at the end of every episode. They've been with us since the beginning of the show, and they still are, and it's always fun. And every week they do a different minute of material. So let's do it again. Going up first tonight, you know her as a college dropout from the University of Florida. She went on Kill Tony, and she said, "Screw the rest of my college. I'm a comedian now." Put your hands together for her. It's Kimberly Congdon, everybody.
Shake that healthy butt.
All right. Cut it off before I could dance. I get it, Brian. Hey guys. I feel like maybe I'm one of those kids that has repressed memories of being molested. Like, I feel like maybe that's just me being dramatic, you know? Like, I just want a story to tell. I don't know, though. I was talking to someone, I'm like, you know, it could have happened, and he was like, you know, you do talk about your absent father a lot. Maybe he did it. And I was like, no way. My dad never showed me any affection. Like, at all. Like, if anything, he was just molesting other kids. Which is bullshit. I'm like, hey, molest me. I'm right here. You birthed me. Easy access. Here it is. Baby butt. Did I take it too far with baby butt? All right. I'm sorry. I take that back. But, you know, like, I don't know. I don't think it was my dad, but my mom does get really excited to see me.
Whoa. Parakeet warning. We never... Oh,
It's strange.
Fuck yeah. So where were we?
I'm really drunk.
You are?
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
She's
That's
really
a
drunk
fun
and she
one.
has daddy issues. Perfect combination.
Yeah.
What'd you do today? Memorial Day barbecue?
No, I stayed in bed and watched Game of Thrones and drank, and then
Wow. How
that was
fun
it.
is that?
It was
That's
great.
awesome.
It was the best day ever.
Yeah.
So here I am.
That sounds like a perfect Memorial Day to me.
I like the bit. I didn't really like how you said it though. You said a lot of
a lot
and
of
he
slurs.
said and you said and he said. It was too much of that. But I
Yeah.
like that new addition. I thought there was another part that you had said before in.
Oh, yeah, it was a little dirtier. Before I had said, you know, so then my friend got sexual and was like, why don't you try to bring up those repressed memories by doing something sexual? So I called my dad, and neither of us have ever done that before.
Right.
See?
About
Nobody likes me fucking
Well-
my dad. It's not a thing that the crowd enjoys.
Right.
Yeah, when you got into easy access and stuff, it took it to a weird,
Baby
a
butt.
little too creepy.
Yeah,
I
it did
think.
get really weird. I got a boner.
And it's on Tony's lap right now.
Exactly.
A lot of people think this is a leg. It's actually a penis with a sneaker on the end of it, bro. Anyway,
That gets a much love.
We got a much love from that. You just
much
set
love.
off. You just said the right word combination to set off an autistic guy's. What do they call that? A tick.
I just set off his tick.
Yeah, much love. That's what he says when he gets excited.
So how long you been doing stand-up?
A year and like 5 days, it'll be a year.
A year and 5 days. Cool. How's it going?
It's going great. It's a
Yeah.
lot of fun. I like it. I like the attention. I like being looked at. Hey, guys.
Well, she's being honest, so that's good.
So how about the writing of the jokes? Do you like writing the jokes?
I do like writing jokes.
And what's your goal?
I want to do stand-up full-time. I don't know
Now-
exactly what I mean by that yet, but I do want to. I'm not a 9 to 6.
You
kinda
know that
girl.
about yourself, right?
Yeah, I just kind of want to just do stand up when it's on TV or on the road or whatever.
That's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Well, good for you.
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's all great as always. You know, since you're writing a new minute each week, it's always tough and goofy. The one thing that I'd say about this one is, don't apologize when you said baby butt. Either you say baby butt to stick that landing, or you don't. You don't go divisively. Hey, baby butt. Oh, you guys don't like baby butt? Was that too much? I'm sorry, I take that back, or whatever you said.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, if you're gonna say baby butt, then follow it up with more baby butt, or turn it into something else. But don't apologize and pretend like you didn't say it, knowing that you wrote it, because people will feed on that type of. They know.
Okay.
People can tell because you said baby butt. So if you said something that you didn't plan to say at all, then that wouldn't happen. They know that you thought of baby butt. So when you say sorry about baby butt, people are like, oh, she's apologizing for baby butt. But you gotta just own baby butt.
Yeah, and
I'll trademark it.
Yeah, trademark baby butt.
It's my thing, guys. No one.
Now, where were you at earlier today? Were you an extra in a Michael Jackson video? What happened?
So that's so great. Thanks so much.
Red and black leather.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Just starting a new thing.
That's what you wear when you watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
You know what?
I was getting into character.
You know what they call the hard on you get from watching Game of Thrones?
What?
It's called a throner.
Game of Bones. All right, guys. I'm pretty sure we've laughed as much as we're going to laugh tonight.
Great job. I'd like to do a minute.
Gaping baby butts.
Yeah.
.org.
That visual imagery of a baby butt that looks like a fucking
Gaping hole.
like a fucking old catcher's mitt. Just
Like a
fucking
hallway.
grosses me out.
Oh my! You want to? Did you say you want to do a minute? We'll have you close it with a minute after we do our final comedian.
I want to see what
who's
this
up
is
next.
like.
Okay, perfect. Your next comedian, ladies and gentlemen, is the other regular, always goofy, always fun. She turns a little something into always something crazier and more diabolical than it usually is. It's the hilarious Sarah Wineshank, everybody.
Turning you down when you really want to say, yo, baby, let's get down.
What's up? I was at a barbecue earlier. The spread was so wild. There were ribs. There was a biscuit. Biscuit? That's a very bold carb choice. You don't see too many biscuits in LA. There was a biscuit, and then there was corn on the cob. And then my friend who was hosting the party asked me if I wanted corn on the cob holders. I started thinking about it, like, why do corn on the cob holders even exist? Did a germaphobe think of that? Was he like, no, don't want to get my dirty hands on this corn and then put it in my mouth? Something wrong about that. Does someone have a fear of touching a bare piece of corn? Maybe. Why aren't there holders for other things, like apples? Why are there just holders for corn?
There you go.
The holders are for the corn's fucking hot when it comes off the grill.
And the butter. You don't want to get butter all over your hands.
Yeah, and you don't want to get butter all over your hands.
But I do think there's something there, and that's that the corn holders are in the shape of corn.
Fact.
Right.
I'm just that word, corn holder. I like your corn holder bit.
Yeah, that's another butthole name.
I like your corn holder.
Oh.
I like your corn holder. Speaking of corn holders, I like your corn holder.
You mean a pickup line at a barbecue? Man, you have a beautiful corn holder.
Look at that. Jesus.
I want to sniff your corn holder.
That's a one-shapely corn holder. No.
Well, I was thinking I just wanted to talk about corn holders, and I should have just started with the corn holders instead of the barbecue stuff, I think.
No. The barbecue thing's great. I mean, you have it all set up so that you could go on a whole run of barbecue things, and especially in your style. You could talk about fucking. I can picture you doing a sloppy Joe bit and a this and a that. The biscuit thing I think is funny. I think my favorite part that you didn't really get into is when you say you don't see many biscuits in LA. Like it's almost like you really don't. It almost turns into. It seemed like what I sort of pictured just for a moment was that you were going to go off on like a racial type of thing where biscuits are like, you don't see many biscuits in L.A. Normally they're down in the South.
You start talking about Sloppy Joe, and no, that's the guy in the corner who fucking shows up at the fucking party, gets too drunk, and fucking vomits on himself. They call him Sloppy Joe.
Right.
He comes every year, but...
Well, I wanted to talk about how if I have a wedding to go to, I just buy nice corn holders because it's like the cheapest thing that you could get, you know?
When you have to go to a what?
A wedding. No, people are registered.
You buy corn holders?
No, but I was thinking that that's a great idea for the future. Like, I got you these vintage sterling corn holders.
Yeah, no, it is a great idea as a wedding gift if you never want to talk to the people again.
Yeah.
You get a nice set of corn holders.
Yeah.
We just used forks growing up. We were too poor for corn.
2 forks on each
Yeah,
end?
yeah.
Wow. I've never heard of that.
Nah, dude, I just love fucking chewing it right off the cob like
Yes.
a fucking little typewriter. Bing, bing, bing. You know, back when corn was natural, before fucking Monsanto and they genetically modified the organism, so it's not even... I just saw a picture. It was like a piece of GMO corn and a regular corn, and the squirrels got at it, and they wouldn't even touch the genetically modified, and they devoured it. And fucking oddly enough, the squirrels fucking use corn holders to eat it. See, I know I fucking had to pull that joke out of the.
It's a callback.
It's a call. Hey, can I get a drink before we shut this piece down? Can I get a vodka? Can I get a Kettle One on the rocks? You know, it's my shift drink.
Maybe you could just like use the corn holder to pick the corn out of your teeth.
Oh yeah,
After
that
the
might,
corn.
and that might be crossing the line even at a
Or
barbecue.
maybe you could just cut out the middleman and jam the corn on a cob up your ass. Because that shit don't break down anyway.
I think there's something.
When I eat corn, I like to see how my digestive tract's working. Like I fucking eat the corn and I put it on the fucking stopwatch. How long will it take for that corn to go through my system? Lets me know I'm healthy.
Interesting. I didn't realize I could do that.
I actually wrote a report. We had to do a thing from, remember We Are the World or whatever that shit was in the 80s, where we were like Africa, or whether the Africa song was. But what is that song? We Are the World, right? That
we are the world.
We are the children.
We all had to write like a report, like our things, our ideas to help the kids in Africa. And I actually failed it because I wrote this whole thing, and I was being 100% serious that we should just feed them corn so they can keep on eating it over and over again. They could just wash it out and then eat it again.
Yeah.
But I read it.
You know what's funny? Because it wouldn't break down. It would come out looking like a fucking ear of corn.
Yeah. And
if all you ate was corn, it would look like, when you shit, it would look like a fucking ear of corn.
Right.
That's what you're getting at, right?
Yeah, and that's what I wrote as a kid. I thought it was making sense because it's like it's food you can keep on eating over and over again.
Yeah, especially if it's packed through your fucking
No, you just
bacteria-filled lower
I wrote how to
GI.
clean it and stuff like that.
No, you run it through the filter once.
Yeah,
or
take the
twice.
flies out.
Fucking gross.
I love it. I think
love
there's
it.
really something in the corn holder thing about it looking like
I love it.
corn. Like
Thank
it
you.
seems like what else would you eat with the things in the side that doesn't look like the thing?
Pickles.
You know,
You
so
can
many
fucking
things.
go after a cucumber with a fucking pair of corn holders. And you can do a pickle with a pair of corn holders.
It's anything. It's pretty much anything you don't want to handle. So I mean, it could even be if you want to get sexual, it could be a penis, but like putting because you don't want to have to handle a penis.
You know, like if he's got
it's kind of gross.
Make a little
Yeah, just in
Frankenstein.
case the guy's
there.
got genital warts, you use the corn holders.
Oh my God!
Before you take a load of toddler juice down your goozle shoot.
Goozle shoot. Goozle shoot. That's
Come
a
on.
new one.
Yeah, see, you fucking.
Sarah Weinshank, thank you so much.
job.
She's
Thank
Princess Shank on Twitter. Kimberly Congdon is Kimberly Congdon, or is it Kim Congdon? Kimberly Congdon.
Can I do a minute? I want to
Yeah.
see. I want to see what this feels
Ladies
like.
and gentlemen, doing 1 minute. Put your hands together for the great Jimmy Shubert, everybody. Okay.
Right, thanks. How graceful was that?
There's a lot of
I
tablecloth.
used to be a fucking dancer. Anyway, I was out having dinner the other night. I walk over, the waiter finally brings the food over, and I'm getting ready to eat. This other guy pops out of nowhere and goes, "Fresh pepper!" I was like, "You scared the hell out of me. What do you got there, a table leg? How much leverage do you need on the pepper seed? You're not pressing apples. I'm looking for a tangy accent on my salad. Besides that, isn't pepper always fresh? You ever bitten into something and said, this tastes horrible? How old's this pepper? You didn't leave it out in the shaker all day, did you? That stuff will spoil. Anyway, the guy with the peppermint, this guy had the worst case of carpal tunnel syndrome I've ever seen in my life. He couldn't get any traction on the wheel. Nothing was coming out. You know, finally he puts the pepper bazooka up on his shoulder. While a team of busboys came running over and worked it from the back end, which I thought ruined the presentation. Because, well, that's why you go out to eat. It's all about presentation. Even the way they word things. Would you care for some dessert? What do you mean care for? Like open a viable, emotional place for it in my life and take care of it and support it when it gets old? I want you to say what you mean. You still hungry?
Yeah! Guys, that is episode 52 of Kill Tony. Thank you so much. Follow Jeremiah Watkins at
Jeremiah Stand-Up.
Yeah. What else is going on? Look up Thunder Pussy on
iTunes at Under Desk Squad.
Yeah.
Jimmy Shubert.
At Jimmy Shubert, all Jimmy Shubert. Just go to my website. You can get to everywhere from there.
Last comic standing, guys.
Last
Check
comic
out a lot of
standing.
comic standing.
Follow
Semi-finalist student watch, and also, yeah, cool.
Follow the hilarious and awesome Joshua Myrowitz. He's at Autistic Thunder on Twitter.
One of my favorite Patriots, by the way, dude.
Yeah, definitely. We can't wait to have you back. Thank you so much to all the listeners. It's been a fun year, and to this live audience in particular, thank you guys so much for being part of it.
Coming out on Memorial Day. That was nice.
Yeah, exactly. Ballsy move, people.
And also, remember, thank you for the armed services personnel for all you do for us to keep us safe and protect our way of life. Enjoy your Memorial.
Hell yeah.
And the
thank you.
brownies.
How's that for a nice time?
I love that, absolutely. For the troops, everybody, for the troops.
Girl Scouts also.
And Girl Scouts. Thank you guys so much. Good night.